Hi, and thanks for stopping by the Pellets and Pistons Airgun channel. Today I'm out here on another windy day here in New England. I've got my little R7. Now I worked on this gun recently. I had to replace a barrel pivot washer, and I must have lost it. That's why I had to replace it, but that's another story. Anyway, I put it back together. Of course, I was not zeroed anymore. I also tightened up the pivot point to the point where it's nice and snug now. So anyway, I needed to re-zero it, and I decided on this windy day I don't have much time. So my day off, I'm going to try to get it on paper anyway. So I got it mostly zeroed in between wind gusts, and I also noticed what a difference in point of impact the wind can make. Now today's wind is about 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts over 30, and I'm out here trying to shoot, and it's a futile attempt, but I finally got it on paper, and I finally got it pretty much zeroed. So what I want to show you today is what kind of effect the wind can have on your accuracy. So we're going to try to pick some lulls where we can shoot and some windy portions where we can shoot, and we'll try to evaluate the difference. All right, so stick around, this ought to be interesting. What I've got is some H&N Sport pellets. These weigh 8.18 grains, might as well say 8.2 grains. So they're not super lightweight pellets, but they're certainly not heavyweights either. But these pellets are what this gun seems to like, at least so far as my testing has gone up to this point. I could certainly test a lot more pellets. So we're going to aim for the center bowl when the wind slows down, and we'll see if we can't get pretty close. Waiting for the wind to slow down can take a minute. If it takes too long, I'll edit it out so you don't have to wait for it. Little lull in the wind. Alright, so the wind is left to right. Try again. Oh, here comes the breeze. I'd like to get a couple on the calm wind before I show you what the wind's doing. Alright, well, you can see that it's hitting pretty consistent, so that means that when I wait for a calm wind, it's going to impact right there. I love this little gun. Of all my Springers, this might just be my favorite. Alright. See what the wind does. You're seeing how this gun can shoot now. We just put virtually two in the same hole at 25 yards. Now here comes a big gust. Let's try it again. Right dead center bowl. Of course the wind stopped. Here we go. Right now the wind is in my face, quartering it in from my 2 o'clock. Now it's on my 10 o'clock. I'm going to fire now. See what's going on? I'm all over the place. Still aiming for the center bowl. Now the wind's really kicked up. crazy. So that's the kind of accuracy you can expect with hurricane force winds. My goodness, it's blowing now. Let's just get a couple of shots off while this wind is going nuts. Yeah, see that? Crazy, isn't it? So this is why they say that the wind can ruin accuracy. Alright, let's move up to the upper left-hand bullseye. A little bit calmer wind right now. Here it comes. Aiming dead center, upper left bullseye. There you go. That wind's blowing left to right now. I have no idea what that was. Somebody's shooting something bigger than I am. Top left. That's your wind at 25 yards. Alright, it's calm a little bit. Let's try it now. Now, what a difference, right? So that, folks, is the difference that wind can make when you're trying to shoot a pellet downrange. I purposely chose this gun for today's experiment because I had already seen what the wind was doing to me trying to zero it in. So it's not my most powerful gun by any means, and I'm shooting a fairly light pellet, not a super light pellet, but a fairly light pellet. And it's pretty crazy what the wind's done. So with that wind in mind, let's see if we can't hit that bell for you, and we'll call this a wrap. Nope, the wind is not cooperating. One more try. At this range, I have no idea where those pellets are going. There we go, folks. I can't thank you enough for stopping by the Pellets and Pistons Airgun channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and by all means hit the bell if you want to be reminded of the next one. Thanks again, folks. Have a great day.